What's up, everybody? DA here. All right, so this is my out of the theater review for the Marvels. I said I would do it, so here I am. And yeah, straight out of the theaters. Look, this thing is trash, okay? It's as trash as we thought it was going to be. Everything we thought this film was, it is. And sadly, unfortunately, Marvel has just lost their way. They don't know what they're doing anymore. And at this point, I'm not sure if this company is going to last making content like this. Let me just say straight up, this is a boring movie. You can make a bad movie but have it be interesting. This is a very boring movie, and I'm so glad that they kept it as short as they kept it. It felt longer than what it was, and it's just really terribly conceived. I'm not sure who was behind the writing of this. What was the genesis of the thought process? That's what I want to know. Okay, like, where did this all start from? Did it start from, okay, we're going to do a sequel to the Marvels, or do they have like some future plan, but we need to kind of wedge something between this and that? All right, let's just throw the Marvels in there, or the Captain Marvel and Monica Rambeau and Miss Marvel. Let's just throw them into this situation. Is that what this is? I'm just puzzled by like the decisions that Marvel is making right now. But yeah, it's trash. It's a total trash film. All right, and look, the actress Iman Vellani that everybody was praising and saying, oh my God, she's amazing, she's great. She's okay. All right, she's definitely the most enjoyable part of this film. All right, she's definitely the best part about it, but she's just okay. She's just okay. Everybody else is dull and boring, especially Monica Rambeau. They made this character, who should be interesting, one of the worst characters I've ever seen. She literally, there are several times in this film where where they stop telling the story to tell the story, if you know what I mean, okay? And what I mean is that they stop and they do a full exposition dump. Okay, here's what's going on. Here's what you need to do. Okay, again, they stop the narrative. They stop the plot. Everybody stands around, and they do this through Monica Rambeau. They literally are listening to Monica Rambeau explain exactly what's going on and why this is important and blah, 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 blah. That's what they do several times in this film. So you just have to sit back and wonder, like, okay, who wrote this? And do they understand how to tell a story, a movie? Because again, this thing is boring. It's like, okay, we're going to give you 15 minutes of action and we'll have some cool action scenes, blah, 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 blah. All right, stop, tell everybody what's happening. All right. This is what's going on. This is that, this is this. And then they use like all of these like scientific words where, okay, you haven't set any of this up. None of us buy this. It's just gobbledygook. I'm just amazed that like Marvel, the same studio that made Infinity War, made this film. I'm just stunned at that. But yeah, I mean, just overall bad film, man. And then once again, like, Brie Larson is a block of wood. She's a block of wood, man. Oh my God. And then the musical scene that everybody, has been talking about, this musical number that they bring into this thing, it is so cringy. Like, who thought this was a good idea? And all those other critics, oh man, you're not having fun. What's fun about this? I don't see the fun in just putting stuff in just to say, all right, we're just going to throw this in to make it fun. Like I said, like, there was fun to be had from, like, Miss Marvel's family, Kamala Khan's family. Her family is fun. They bring a little bit of energy to the mix. Okay, so that's good. I guess you could say the Flirt Kittens and the Flirtkins, they had the little kitten Flirtkins and stuff. I mean, that scene itself, if in a better film, that scene, and you'll see, if you probably will never see it. So I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler right here, okay? Just a little bit of a spoiler. I'm not going to spoil this whole movie. I'll give you some plot details, though. But there's a scene where they got to get off of the space station that Nick Fury is on. And in order to do so, they have everybody get eaten by flirt kittens. That's it. The flirt kittens are going to store them, and then they're going to send them back to Earth because they have hundreds of people that they got to get off of this ship, and they don't have enough pods or whatever. I don't know what the situation is, but yeah, that's basically it. That's the flirt kitten scene. And, again, that could have been funny if the movie was any better, but the movie sucks. So it's like, man, I don't even care about this. And it was towards the end. You're just like, man, can y'all hurry up, man? I'm waiting to get out of here, man. It's like, it's trash. But okay, just a quick plot synopsis. Again, a little bit of spoilers. So essentially what this movie is about, Dar-Benn, who is the main villain, and she's terrible as well, by the way. Terrible villain, trash villain. Her whole thing is her home world, the Kree home world, was destroyed by Carol Danvers when she left and went back to kill the singularity, the AI singularity that was just controlling the Kree homeworld. She goes back, she destroys that, but by destroying that, she basically destroys the planet. And so now Dar-Benn is trying to put the planet back together by stealing resources, air from one planet, you know, basically just suffocating one planet. And this is the Skrull, this is where the Skrulls are. So she's suffocating the Skrull world on one by pulling all the air out. And then she goes to the musical number planet, which is, I think it was Al-Nada or something like that, Aladdin or something, I don't know. She goes to that planet and she steals the resources from that. And that one is like 99% water. So they come and they take the water off of that planet. And now they're coming to Earth next, and they're going to take the sun, basically, and going to take the sun. And that's the whole point of, you know, them abandoning the ship with the Fleur kittens and all of that crap. So it's just dumb. It's just terrible. But basically, that's what the film is about. And then, of course, and then the switching of powers. She triggers that because she has a similar bracelet to what Kamala Khan has. So she triggers that whole thing. So now they're connected. Their powers all use light. So every time somebody uses light power, they switch off. You know, and that's basically what's happening there. Some of that stuff could have been interesting and done for, you know, laughs or even, you know, some exciting moments. It's not. None of the stuff that happens when it's happened is exciting. It's just kind of like dumb, and you know what to expect. It's not entertainment, okay? This isn't entertainment. And Marvel has forgotten how to entertain its fans. That's pretty much what it is right now. So yeah, that was it. That's my out of the theater for the Marvels. See it if you want to. I'm telling you right now, this isn't a film that I think is going to do very well in the box office. It was interesting. Right as I'll get the last thing I'll leave you with, this is how cringe this whole musical thing was. Right as that scene was about to happen, and you could see it coming, everybody in the theater was looking around each other. And I was looking around too. I was like, is anybody like watching, like people like tripping off of this? And everybody was doing the same thing. Everybody's looking around like, is this really happening? Like, are we really going to watch some stupid musical in the middle of a Marvel film? It was that bad, man. But anyway, folks, that's it. That's my thoughts. Oh, let me give the score. So if I had to give a score, I usually give a score out of 10. All right. I think this thing comes in at around a 3. You know, a 3, and that 3 is for the few moments of levity that the Kamala Khan family showed. And then Iman Vellani, like I said, she's fine. She's a good actress. Everybody else is just like going through the motions, you know. So that's it. I think the acting is probably, you know, below average across the board with this. But you guys let me know what you think. If you saw the Marvels, what score would you give it? Again, I'm giving it a 3 out of 10. But you guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.